Yeah, hello boys and girls, HeavilyGamer here, baby, in the flesh, and welcome back for more The Other Worlds, people. Yes, here I am, where I left off in the last episode. I'm here on my desk, drinking my beers like always, playing my favorite games. Let's proceed forward, people, and see what we're gonna do in this episode. The buttons are down below to press them, people. Don't fucking disappoint me. Press them now. Yeah, you know I'm joking, people, but yes, show me the love as much as I show you my love for gaming, people. I'm not gonna stop playing my beautiful games. So yes, I hope you're enjoying it. So yes. And what the fuck I'm saying right here? Stop doing this mess, man. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, people. Hit the bell, let's rock and roll. Let's see what the fuck we gonna do, baby. Join us. Divert the power. Die, robots. Let's see this shit, man. Where the fuck is it, man? The region? Right here. Let's travel here. Fast and quick, we have business to do here, baby. We have to divert the power. We have two choices. We're gonna see. Oh my goodness. This game is so beautiful, people. Reminds me a lot of Fallout games. Reminds me a lot of, I don't know. Yeah, Fallout. Skyrim. Stuff like that, baby. Where is my girl, dude? Here it is.
To poke around in here.
Poke around in here. Incoming. Oh my lord. Help! Oh my lord! Let me guess, gonna load the fucking last save. Yes, I fucked it up and I loaded the older save, people. Yeah. Die, robots. Let's travel back, baby. Let's do a beautiful episode, baby. I want to do the side quests. I want to do something, baby. Gonna play the beautiful game, people. Yes, I finished Borderlands 3 with Mo's. I can't wait to see more upgrades, more level cap increase. What fucking weapons I have, dude? Oh, fuck me. Oh. Let's use the pistol, baby. Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh baby. You want to fuck with me? Motherfucker? Anyone else?
System.
Get the fuck away. Here she goes. I believe. Oh yeah, buddy.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Miss McDevitt? Oh my god. We have to talk to someone else. These missions are intersecting like a goddamn shit. 3 motherfucking missions in 1 mission. We have to go and speak to that bitch. Go to that bitch. Branching all the shits. Go in the fucking shits. I see the shits. Journals. Die robot. Retrieval logic modules. What is this shit, man? Oh, I'm gonna go and speak with these goddamn bitches, man. Go and speak with other lights. Shit. Oh my ass. Oh Lord. What the fuck is this Adelaide shit, man? Goddamn shit. It's through here? Yeah, botanical labs.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide, bitch.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Reid says something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Yeah, unless Marauders got her. Don't worry about that, I'll find her, baby.
Appreciate it. Honest. I'll tell you what I can.
Any idea where might she fucking hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Maybe the Marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills far as I could tell. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Oh my ass. Let's go and talk to Adelaide, baby. Oh shit. First, let's see what the fuck is going on here, baby.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
If you're hungry, Stefan's
Oh,
got some.
that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Workbench. What the fuck? Install mod. My shit. I don't have any goddamn mods, bitch.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, I know. Stop jumping, baby.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Looks like you're made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Is this your grand house?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
I'm surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You are living off power that belongs to town. Come back to the cannery, that's about it. Reed asked me to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Red asked me to divert the power of power over to him. He mentioned the government plans.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Let's see how I'll help you. What happens to S Tower?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Oh my god.
Anything else I can do for you?
When we first talked, you assumed I've come to live here.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
And what is that?
Remains to be seen. Might be the man that saves the veil. Might be Reed's personal gun hand. People around here lack the strength to effect change. Or they have the strength, but not the will. You seem to have both.
Yes, I'm gonna answer in a couple of seconds here. I'm gonna go and take the beer from the freezer. People, be right back. Tears go fast, just like the old song says. The pain.
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life. Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
You and Reed obviously have some sort of history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate saltuna? That was all me. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Holy shit, dude.
I could not possibly care less if he does. But you're surely welcome to ask him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go and talk to that son of a bitch, man. Let's see what the fuck he has to say. Right through here, baby.
Something on your mind? Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
That sounds disgusting.
Begging your pardon, Saltuna is a staple in the diet of any self-respecting spacer. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
What you are canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
You let Adelaide's son die.
Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and
You should have developed on immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on. Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Salt Tuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored salt tuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Oh shit. Companion skills.
Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
botanical lab I want to go. Motherfucker! Drink some more beer, baby. Skin cream. This game is beautiful, man. I'm not gonna distract myself with other games, people.
I'm listening. That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself. Glad I could help, dear. A sadness of the heart brings sickness upon the whole body. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever. That sounds like fever talk, all right. So why am I tempted to believe you? Where did you say you were from? I could do without the mockery. If you don't want to tell me where you're from, that's fine by me. Oh dear, I see what's happening. You've been taking Adrena time. That stuff will burn right through your upper story, leave you raving and babbling. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell. I'm listening.
Yeah. Let's go to it, baby. Let's go to the plants. Let's divert the power, baby. Let's see what we're gonna do. "40 minutes in." see another mission here, baby. Die, robot.
Great work.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Alt, sweep.
No.
Process investigated.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
3 switches?
systems.
Companion's perk. Level 5.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
I don't know, baby.
No, 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 just leave me alone. No, 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 just leave me alone. Go away, Phantom. Get away! You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down, I'm not gonna fucking hurt you, bitch.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Slow down, tell me what the fuck is going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What the fuck you are doing here, man?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Salt Tuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What the fuck happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts, opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
What the boatload of ass? You mentioned being an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you work on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, did I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where can I find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
How you have been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised. Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Yeah, I should go, man. Jonas. Logical module. What the f... Come on, baby. Tap to skill points. Skills. Range it. Defense. Medical. Melee. Apply. Perks. Do I have perks? 0 details. Perks. And Pavadi. Oh shit. Yeah, buddy. Return to Ludwig's, yeah. Let's assume the fucking mission, baby.
and steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh, an investigate.
We made it!
What? Robophobia? Warp point. One perk point, yeah, buddy.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Processing.
sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final. Once we do this, there's no going back. Where are we headed?
Let's do a hard save here, baby. Map.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Yeah. What? Hey, what?
did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
Let's see if I can travel from here. Yeah, we have to exit this shit.
That was quick.
I cannot fast travel, what the fuck? Oh my god. How I'm gonna exit this shit now, baby? Oh, through here? Oh my god. What the boatload of ass? Look. How I'm gonna exit this mess now? I'm lost in this shit. Oh my god, finally! Finally, baby! 1 hour and 17 minutes. Oh my god, bitch. Yes, I want to go and talk to the girl here. You son of a bitch, let's go. What is my girl, dude? Get the fuck away. My god, the plants are dying, dude. Up it there.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
No.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
What?
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years.
What the fuck?
Worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Yes, all these answers are asked. People die. This is nature. They're going to the ground. They get buried, and yes, runoff of corpses. Yes, The planet is not gonna run out of corpses, people, because generations and generation and generations. Yes, that's disgusting. No, I'm not gonna tell that.
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
Trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Yeah, never too late to start. Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of bounties.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding! Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
I will let you know if I found any others.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So don't work to the cannery. You wanted to be an engineer.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
Oh my fuck. What's up, baby?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery.
So Zoe's gonna be baby. Gonna find Zoe.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yeah, alright, boys and girls, I'm gonna end the episode here, people. 1 hour and 28 minutes.
Sprat fell into a transformer again?
The buttons are down below to press them if you enjoyed the gameplay, people, the video. In the next episode, I'm gonna go and talk to that son of a bitch where we're gonna kill him or something like that. We're gonna see. The buttons are down below, people. Press them right now. Like the video, share it with your friends, favorite, subscribe if you are not a subscriber. Also hit the bell to receive notifications from me when I'm gonna release a new video. See you in the next episode right here, right now, people. Much love. Bye.